Well, hi YouTubers. I did a video post yesterday about Terry Pratchett, and today I just wanted to talk about a bit more about what's been going on. I'd readdress a few things that I said about the future of the Discworld novel. So, Terry is no longer with us. As we promised his family, we will give them the privacy and respect that they deserve in this very, very difficult time. I know Rihanna Pratchett has been posting a few tweets and was the one who did the final tweet for her father, which was a beautiful gesture. Now, yesterday I took some comfort in the simple fact that, based on an article written back in 2012 by Terry himself, in an interview, that his daughter will be taken over the Discworld. So eventually we would have, well, more of this. And today I was reading the news, and it turns out that even though she is the guardian of the Discworld, she will not be writing any more books, or writing any books. So this is in my hands, apart from the Tiffany Aiken book coming out late this year. This is the final Discworld novel, Raisin Steam. And that's kind of difficult to deal with. The Discworld itself is a cluttered world. There's so many characters, so many evolutions, but as I said yesterday, they were familiar friends you loved going back to. And to suddenly stuck with this, so much hanging. We could have seen more of Sam Vimes, we could have seen more of Angua and Carrot finally sorting it out, because they have the longest courtship, I think, in the Discworld series. If you go back to Guards, Man at Arms, when they first met, and they were on and off again during Snuff. So I always heard that they would get together in a future series. I did mention that yesterday, and now that will not happen. This sounds so unfair and selfish to say, but to suddenly lose the Discworld, a world which we're so familiar with. You know, from Ankh-Morpork to Lancre to the Unseen University to the Librarian. To have it suddenly stop, cut short, that's hard for a fan to say goodbye to. And I really can't do that. One of the reasons why I haven't read this book was I caught the finality during Snuff of some characters and realised that I don't want this to end. And I'm sure I'm the only person who feels the same way. I want the Discworld to continue. It won't be the same. Terry was a marvellous author. He was once in a lifetime. He was like Dickens or Austen or Chaucer. I'm sure in hopefully less than 100 years' time it'll be his face on the £10 note. And I truly hope that. That would be fantastic. His face on the £10 note. Maybe 20 pushing it. But naturally that's going to take some time, but hint, drop. Someone start a petition. Rihanna, in this article, that I read today, the Discworld will continue through other mediums. We have the Watch series coming up. We have the games, which she is a developer for, the company that her own company. But I wonder if there's an author out there who could maybe in a few years take on the Discworld. It's been done before. So many authors, after they've passed on, have continued works. Pride and Prejudice has probably about 100 continuations for other authors. Same with Charles Dickens. You have Charlie Higson's Young James Bond series, which has now been continued by another author. So, I think the Discworld could continue. There'll be no one like Terry, but in the same style as Terry. Some with that warm wit, some with that turn of phrase, someone who could bring the Discworld back. And it is disappointing that there will be no Discworld, and so soon. So that's the reason I'm talking today, slightly dehydrated. Let me just get some water. Sorry. Sorry, it took more than 3 minutes to get dehydrated. So, I think the author is out there. It might be a fan fiction writer. There is an abundance of fan fiction for the Discworld out there. Some of the stuff on AO3 is fantastic. But the author is out there to take on Terry Pratchett. To take on the Discworld. To move it forward. And if not, then hopefully we can console ourselves that maybe there'll be more TV adaptations of the works, more films. I always thought Mort would be a fantastic film. Soul Music was very good in animated form. The Colour of Magic, not as much. I always thought Two Flower was a little bit miscast. I always saw him more as Mesa Oki instead of Sean Austin. But we'll see. We have The Watch coming out, and hopefully that'll bring more interest. And so, anyway, just wanted to say what I wanted to say, and also to talk a bit more about my connection to the Discworld as well. I forgot to say this yesterday. Typical thing, you do a YouTube video and then you upload it and think, why didn't I say that? I'm not just a fan of the Discworld, I've also been in plays of the Discworld based on Stephen Briggs's adaptations. I've done Weird Sisters, Lords and Ladies, Monsters Regiment with the Purple Theatre Company in Middlesex. I've played an elf, a witch, a villager, died on stage, literally. Played Miss Enid in Monsters Regiment, one of my favourite parts ever. And it's fun doing amateur dramatics and becoming a Discworld character because it's the nature of what you read in the book is so layered. Terry had this amazing gift of making a simple, small character, dimensions, layers, motivations. None of his characters were ever flat. He gave the same time and care and attention to Miss Enid as he did to Sam Vimes. And that's one thing I love the most about his work. Every single character set on the flat world on the back of 4 elephants on the back of a giant turtle heading towards something which we never found out what. Felt so real. So, once again, rest in peace, Terry Pratchett. Thank you so much for books like this, all your wonderful work, and thank you for watching. Farewell, Sir Terry.